All right, class, welcome to How Do I Balance Chemical Equations. We're going to look at the second part where we are going to be moving from what are the parts of a formula. Second part, we talked about parts to an equation. Now we're going to be talking about are they balanced or not. That is, well, what are the parts of a chemical equation? We have the reactants, which when we talked about it, it was kind of like our ingredients to the bread that we made. And so then we had the yield sign, which is like the oven. It is when we have a reaction occurring. And then at the end of the reaction, we have what's called the product. So in here we have 2Na, which is sodium, plus chlorine. When it combines chemically, we create two molecules of sodium chloride, which is table salt. And so what I want to talk about conservation of energy and mass and matter, which means nothing is ever destroyed or created, only transformed or changed. So what that means is if I ever have a reaction, what goes in must come out. The law of conservation of mass, what I should have over here should be equal to what is on the product side. Reactants should be equal to the amount of products. That includes the same amount of hydrogens and the same amount of oxygens on both sides. So let's take a look at this. I think this is one of the first problems in your notes. I look here and I see 2H2. That's two groups of hydrogen diatomic, which means H2. And so I have four hydrogens total. How many oxygens do I have? I look, I don't see a coefficient, so I should only have two. Here, on the product side, I'm just going to move those over. Okay, I see two H2O. That means I should have four hydrogens, two groups of two, and two groups of one. So I look here and I look, and I see on this side here, we have 4 and 2. On this side here, we have 4 and 2. So, yeah, we are balanced. Looks good. Okay, so why are we balanced? Yes, it is balanced because both sides have equal elements and amounts. Okay, so something to the gist of that would be a response. Let's take a look at the next one here. We have CO plus O2 yields 2CO2. Carbon monoxide plus oxygen equals 2 carbon dioxide. I look here and I see I have 1 carbon and I have 1, 2, 3 oxygen. I look on this side here. I'm going to stretch this out and move this over. I have 1, 2 carbon because I have two groups of 0 for a subscript, so none means 1. And I have 4 oxygens. I look here and I see I got 1 and 2. That's not right. So is it balanced? No. It's not balanced at all. Why? Because the carbons, it is not balanced because the carbons on the reactants and products are not equal. So, ladies and gentlemen, what you guys are going to be doing now is review this if you need to. Make sure these are copied in your notes. Write down anything that you saw that was important. And what you're going to do next is you're going to take some practice time, and there's a page that you'll be doing in class tomorrow or today if you're finished. If this is an early problem for you, you can work on those pages, and when you show me that you are confident, you can come to me showing me that page, and then I'll give you a problem to balance to see if it's balanced or not. If you do that, then you'll get the full credit for this, and you have shown me you know how to balance equations. So with that, I'm going to leave you go and get to work.